know.
Okay.
This is intimate, though. I have to sit way closer to you.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a new thing. Woo, says Craig. Okay.
Oh, it's Craig Bates.
Okay.
I have to not say all the names of everybody like Romper Room every time we do this.
Yeah, you can. Okay. Welcome to the Counios and Gane.
It's so intimate.
This is going to be interesting. We have had a lot of technical difficulties. If any of you know how to make YouTube Live work, please let us know. We don't know. We do have the right cups. I wasn't sure. We actually have our Counios and Gane cups. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be a talk show. This is a really rough beginning.
First one.
Oh, and we're
getting off the runway.
Yeah.
And we're going to time it, right?
Yes, we are. So we'll be done at 6 o'clock. Sorry for the late start. So, I kind of threw you into this without really telling you what we are doing, partially because that's why I want to do it the way I want to do it.
He wants to surprise me.
I do kind of want to surprise you. The whole idea behind this going and doing a Counios and Gane live show is a couple of reasons. First, there is the idea that I want us to create content. And I'm going to be very transparent as we are talking about all this stuff.
Today or always?
I'm going to try and make it always.
Okay.
So actually, let's take a step back. So I was teaching script writing live, or I would do online, sorry, and I would do these long recorded sessions of me talking and teaching and everything like that, and then I would do some one-on-one things which were live and anyone could drop in, and I really enjoyed the experience of it, and so I wanted to bring that into this. And the reason I brought it into this is because we're always expected to create blog posts and content so that you can put it online or on Twitter and Facebook
public relations
and share who we are and everything like that. But I always find that as I'm writing a book, is really hard to be writing and being involved in a world and everything like that, while also then trying to switch over to think about what it is like to write and talk about writing or partnerships or whatever. And I'm always kind of torn with throwing people, I'm scared of boring people, and this very well may be the most boring thing for anyone in the world. But I'm hoping that this whole process, as we do it, gives a bit more value back than me spending weeks upon weeks upon weeks trying to write something that I'm going to probably struggle a lot with.
You mean on the blog post?
On blog posts. Even, we've done some magazine articles and newspaper articles, and even those, it's you do it and then you send it away to get, feedback, and then it comes back, and then you have to make more changes. And working with you, I'm always kind of going back and forth, like, do we say this, do we not say this, sort of thing.
Right. Now if we say it, it's out there.
Yeah, it's out there and it stays. And we're going to have this, we're actually recording this as well, so we're going to put it onto YouTube and share it in a couple of days as well, so if not sooner.
So the idea is that we don't expect our readers to have to read our blog posts. They can just watch a video.
Yeah, I thought it'd be an interesting way to just talk to the people, talk to the readers a bit better. You and I are usually pretty comfortable talking to each other.
Yes.
So
yes, we are.
I thought this one's more just talking about what we're doing and what our plan is and everything like that. But in the future, I'm hoping that we can do some discussions about writing and partnership and that kind of stuff, and collaboration and dealing with each other. And you even asked me the question where when I was like, hey, let's do a Counios and Gane live show. And you were like, well, is this like an infomercial? And I'm like, no, it's not like that. I read something that I really thought was interesting, which was that it's about like how do you give value to your readers or your audience or whatever, or in this case it was in a book whose name I'm totally forgetting, and I'll put it in
It's okay,
a
I don't
link
know.
later.
I didn't read it. I'm like, oh.
Derek Sivers. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
We're sorry, Daryl.
Derek.
We're sorry, Derek. Am I
Yeah, you
allowed to
can't
swear?
No, you can't swear.
I didn't swear. It was just a fuck.
So
Everybody who knows me.
So that's the idea, is that how do you create something of value? And I'm hoping that this becomes something of value, not just us talking about ourselves or talking about the books, because I don't want that. I don't think that's valuable for anyone, really, including us.
No.
So that's the idea. That's
Okay.
what I'm kind of...
That's what you're going for?
That's what I'm presenting.
All right, because I just showed up, and I was like, what are we talking about,
And we had
Dave?
technical difficulties, and I was like,
if you
I can't
could
talk to
see
you about
the
that.
contraption we have set up,
It's
we're awesome.
put together with duct tape and
all sorts of things.
elastic bands. So,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's kind of the idea. So, I I kind of threw you into it and everything like that. So right now we are in the midst of working on our third book. Right now we're in the middle of edits, and we're hoping to have it out in
April,
late spring, late spring, somewhere in there. And that's kind of the thing. So there's going to be a lot of like build up and discussion about the process leading up to that, but then also, there's other things, and I'm not even sure how it's going to work, because I know sometimes I'm not going to be around, sometimes you're not going to be around, and I've asked you for like 13 episodes, but if we can go further, if we can go shorter, I think that there's the opportunity we can go with like like separate shows. If I'm away or whatever, you could do something
by myself,
or you bring in a guest.
Bring in a guest?
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. Okay,
and here's you said opportunity, and it made me think of, this is the shtick, by the way, of it's an opportunity as well. We never know what readers are thinking, right? And people read a book. The best experience I had was sitting beside someone when I was holidaying, and she had the book. So she would read, and then she would stop and turn and ask me a question. She's like, this is great, because I get to ask the author. So I think this live feed also is an opportunity for anybody who wants to just send a question.
Yes. And it's up there on the screen and everything, but we're having a really hard time seeing it because we're old and we can't see it as well.
I have glasses now.
Yes. But
they're for reading.
as we kind of build it and everything, we're hoping that we can turn it into a bit more of a...
Colin. Sorry. I do that. I don't know.
That. Okay, so you can't do that. So you gotta sit back.
The question, I have a question now, though.
Okay.
Maybe someone out there can answer it. Are the comments saved? Okay,
so we're going to find out. And then the other thing that we're going to try and do is that maybe we'll do like a hashtag Ask Counios and Gane on YouTube or on Twitter and Facebook. And then that way people can ask us specific questions, and then we can answer them as we're going along it. Colin says yes.
Colin hurt my hips the other day.
So
thank you, Colin. He's my yoga instructor.
Yeah, no, I just saw like a little line go across the screen.
Yeah, it was a thumbs up.
Oh, okay, awesome. Sorry, I was just like, I thought
I got a punch for that comment.
I thought we had a technical glitch. Nope.
So that's the purpose of this event.
This process.
Episode 1.
Episode 1, and we're hoping to do more of these. We're hoping that they will gain a bit more professionalism as they go along.
Do they have to?
Well, I think a little bit. Well, fix this setup that we've got going on.
Yeah, okay, for sure. And I guess if we had a topic other than, oh my God, we're like live.
Yes, and we will develop topics
Our
a lot
topic.
better. Honestly, the topic that I came in today with was just saying that this is going to be us talking about the kind of what this was going to be about, and kind of talking about how I really want it to be of value to the viewers, and kind of discovering what is of value to you guys as we go along. And also, I think I like the idea of transparency. I think there's a lot of stuff that kind of gets hidden about the process of our writing and of writing, and we are kind of taking our own different path than we find a lot of people are doing, and
Right.
maybe we can talk a bit about that.
Okay.
So that's the hope, the idea. We might want to clarify what, Colin. That would be great to hear. So we've got some questions.
We don't know what we're doing, people. It's okay though.
Yes, Colin, please let us know what we have to clarify. That would be great. And I think that's it. That's kind of the idea behind it. So, do you want to talk about anything in this last half of the show before we wrap things up?
There's like 8 minutes.
Well, no, there's more. We can do more.
Okay. No, I'm just saying that's a lot.
No, but we can cut it back.
Okay.
We're also trying to figure out the timing. It's either an 8 minutes or a 20-minute show. 20-minute to me has always been good because that would give people a chance to kind of log in and be a part of the show and
Right.
respond to it and everything
Okay.
like that.
Cool.
But then also there is, if it's 8 minutes, then it's tight, it's quick, it's short, in and out sort of thing. Either or, if people are like have preferences for either 8 or 20 minutes, that would be great.
I have a few things to say right now.
Sure.
Okay, thing number one, for everybody who's just popped on, I promised that I wouldn't do a romper room thing and say hi to everyone. So I just see somebody saying hi to me and I feel like I need to, but I won't.
We say hello to everyone.
Just
We'll do that much better
collectively.
as we get into the show.
Secondly, I just feel like this is a really good opportunity to ask another opportunity. Dave and I were talking about like what can happen behind us.
Well, and honestly, we were a lot shorter on our screen, and then
Yeah.
Facebook Live told us to turn it. So
Which is okay, but does anybody have any suggestions? Because I like suggestions. I mean, they might all suck, but at least it gives us a pool of ideas to go from, right? Of what
yes,
could possibly
we were
be.
thinking lights spread out here. There's also we have a bookshelf nearby, but it's kind of messy and chaotic, so
But
I
that
didn't
might
want
be
to
cool.
really
We're
bring
not
that
sure.
into it.
So
Or we could just fill something in there. And I also think we have a little drawing board back there that we need to
we could draw
do.
pictures
Art
in.
of the Week, that's a good idea. Thank you, Drew.
That's awesome.
If you guys send in artwork, we'd love that.
Oh, yes.
And then we would put it up there.
Send
totally.
us something. We'll put it up there. Yes. Anybody who's known me from my back in the days, don't send any naughty photos. Not naughty. Not naughty. I meant like, like the embarrassing, oh God, never mind.
Okay. And this is the kind of quality show that you will hopefully come tune in on.
There is only water in my mug. I did contemplate other, but it is just water.
So, yes. So, anything else that you really wanted to touch upon, or?
Not too much. I think that when we have like a topic, we don't ever have any trouble filling it.
No.
Like, right? But this was more like our pilot practice, see how this goes sort of situation. So, here we are. Yeah. I don't think I have.
We didn't
anything
even.
else.
I just realized we didn't even introduce ourselves much for people who don't know who we are. Counios and Gane,
Right, but we're on
and the books and stuff
but
like
we're
that.
on Facebook. We could. I
Yeah,
actually
the books are on Facebook.
brought all
as
our
well,
awards.
so.
I just got them framed over the holidays, and I wanted to show people. It's like being
Bring them on camera. Who do you want us? What do you want us to bring on camera?
the awards.
Pilot. Okay, thank you, Drew. Well, yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
terrible.
We gotta quit doing that.
Well, yeah.
Actually, what I want is somebody sitting right there who kind of like gives us some feedback and responds, kind of like a floor manager for a show.
Like a third party, like another human in the
yeah,
room.
like my daughter could just run the tech side of it.
Could we have like a contest?
For what?
Somebody from our people who's watching could come and hang out here and then tell us. It would be so fun. They could sit right there. Right there. And then
I
they can
honestly,
laugh.
I think we also should add like, like I've been a fan of live shows for such a long time. Like there was a show called Dig Nation a long time ago from dig.com.
On YouTube?
And no, they used to host it all on their own. You would have to download it off of Dig and everything like that, or watch it off of Dig. And they used to bring in beer and have beers of the week and stuff like that. And they would just talk about what was interesting to them. And it was an hour-long show, and it was always interesting. And I also think that it helped that they were probably getting drunk over the process of the show.
I don't think we should do that.
But no.
Although they do say write drunk, edit sober.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe.
So we'll see what happens there. And then there's also like I think there's I would love to drag in a writer that we met and say, hey, like do like when we're on at a show or something like that, be like, hey, can you come in and do a
so
one-on-one. I just see potential for this.
Cool.
I'm hoping it's not just sitting us on this couch, but out in the world as well.
Can we go play ping pong sometime?
Well, that's kind of a bad show, but anyways.
Oh.
Because no one wants to watch us play ping pong.
We wouldn't be. We would like be doing a thing. Ping pong is just the example. We're doing a thing while we're talking about whatever.
We could do Jenga maybe. Just set up a Jenga here and play it. Okay.
Sure, but that's the thing. And the other thing, concern I had am I gonna? Because I must have like the attention span of a squirrel. Because you tell I just started 3 sentences and didn't finish any of them. But I was worried that 20 minutes would be too long. Because sometimes I'm watching these live feeds and I'm like, I'm done. And after like 3 or 4 minutes, if there isn't something that's hooked to me.
I think that's a totally, I think that there's like a generational thing. Because there's people who will sit there and watch gamers just play games. Now, gaming is a totally different world and everything like that. But people will just watch other people play games live for hours. There's been a lot, like there was a long time ago one of the first live streams was a guy who did a thing called Justin TV, and he would do it 24/7, and like he would set it up and just it would record him sleeping and everything like that, and he would carry it around with him everywhere, and people tuned in constantly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
People are interested in other people. So
okay.
I don't know if we're that interesting, but that's the plan.
That's a good point.
We are at 5:59, so we've wrapped up our show already, and that was 20 minutes, wasn't it?
This is David Gane, and I'm Angie Counios. We don't even have an official name, do we?
No, well, it's the Counios and Gane show, but
it's the Counios
we'll
and Gane
figure it
show.
out better.
Okay. Awesome. Should we clink glasses? Something official?
Okay.
Thanks for watching us, guys. This was our awkward first time.
Yes, thank you.
Most first times are awkward.
For those people who came in and checked in on us and gave us some feedback and comments. And we will have this in a different format on YouTube. And if we ever figure out YouTube Live and somebody can give us some advice on that, that would be swell.
I apologize to anyone I swore. Yeah, if you're offended by my language.
Or if you want more language.
Let us know that
even though we're young adult authors.
I can say a lot of different words.
But our kids in our books swear. And people sometimes are upset. Okay, that's a whole different show. Okay.
We'll do one on language.
We'll talk about that.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you very much, whoever gave us that.
Thanks,
all right.
Everybody.
Now we are going to
end the show.
Okay, so it's this button. Bye-bye.
Bye.